Alrighty, y'all. We're gonna make a quick video on one plant that you see in your yard, and if you are someone who wants a uniform green lawn, this is kind of the bane of existence in certain parts of the prairie in North America, and that's where I am. So this is something that when I first saw it, I said to myself, man, this thing is taking over my yard. But here's the fun thing about your prairies. It's not just grass. You're gonna have a lot of wildflowers, and sometimes those present themselves in the form of what we think as a weed. A really common one is like dandelions. But dandelions have an important role in the environment, and the same thing with this plant that I'm going to talk about today. So this plant is what we call henbit, and henbit is not necessarily a weed, but you can even see the bumblebee there, or the honeybee rather, which is a topic for another time. But this is henbit. It's got these purple flowers. They have a nice subtle aroma to them when there's a lot of them. Yes, they do. Hi, Molly. They do kind of put off a little bit of a stronger perfume, but this is henbit. Henbit is especially important to your garden. All right, girly, out of the picture. Molly wants to see what I'm doing. It's especially important for your garden and really important for your soil. It does a really good job of pulling nutrients up to the soil surface. And if you have grazing animals, that's really important, because as these break down, or even as your animals eat these, especially chicken, that's why it's called henbit, they get the nutrients from this plant. And also we can even use it as a tea. But some of the nutrients that are important, we have manganese, magnesium, calcium, iron. Those are your essential metals. And then it even has 3 of the essential vitamins. It has vitamins A, C, E, K. And then it also has a whole lot of anti-inflammatory products like antioxidants and phytochemicals. So these are especially important for your garden to help you and your vegetables, your produce, even like I said, your grazing animals. It helps get those nutrients into what you are eating. And it honestly, it helps the animal to be healthier, it helps the plant to be healthier. The plants don't have to work so hard. This is an important product. So how do you use it in your garden? Obviously, it looks like it will take over. This is for my climate. This one starts popping up in early February, and then it really has a pretty expedient life cycle. This did not have flowers on it even a couple days ago, and it started to have some flowers. And the way that you would use it is you let it get to flower, let the bees get their sweet nectar from it, and then you cut it back, and you let it keep going. You just don't want it to get to seed. Or another thing you can do is let it do this and then till it directly into the soil so that the nutrients go right back into the soil, especially if you don't have any grazers. That's what I'm doing. I've turned it into a compost. This is my compost heap. And this is my green manure. And you can just look at how awesomely it chops up. That's really great. But it's going to break down and it's going to release those essential metals and some of those essential vitamins. And it's going to be really good for the compost that's going to be feeding our plants throughout the summer. But anyways, I hope you guys found this video useful on henbit. Thanks. Bye.